guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Shaneika and I'm so glad to have you here and I hope you enjoy the vlog. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe and tune in weekly for all my other vlogs. But anyway, you guys, happy Saturday. Today is April 18th and may the peace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you and our family. And I'm going to share with you a little quick haul of the things I picked up for when it comes to my grocery shopping for the week. I went to Trader Joe. I did not get a lot of stuff. I also stopped at Hobby Lobby to get some items that I've been wanting for a while. And I stopped at HomeSense. So I'm going to share that with you. So let's go through the Hobby Lobby and the HomeSense stuff first. So the first thing I picked up from Hobby Lobby, I thought it broke, y'all, was this beautiful canister. Let me put this down some. Was this beautiful canister. It was $7.99. This will not ever go on sale because it's considered a gift. So anything that's a gift does not go on there 40 or 50% off. But for $7.99, it's kind of vintage inspired. I can put anything in here. I can put my tea bags in here, sugar, coffee grounds, whatever I want to put in here. I can do that. Q-tips. I can put this in my bathroom. I can just move this out throughout my home, put it on a nice shelf as a decor piece, store candy, mints in here. There's a variety of things that you can do with this. So I picked this up, look at the colors and the design, and this piece I can use all year round. I think except for like Christmas, but I absolutely love this and I'm glad I found that. The last two items I picked up from Hobby Lobby was I needed some scoops. What is this called? Yeah, like some scoops for my canister jars, for my rice jar and my oatmeal jar or my flour jar. And I was going to pick up some wooden spoons, but I thought to myself, like, over time, that's not going to hold up well, you know, and with the humidity and the heat living here in Florida, I'm just nervous something like that over time would just start to mold and rot. And I thought that just getting something like in this silver material would not, will hold up for a long period of time. But I got each of these for $2.99 and I'll show you how we'll put that in the jars. I just have to wash that before we use that. And then from HomeSense, they're having like HomeSense and Home Goods, they're like having some sales, you guys. I guess they're trying to clear out all these spring stuff to bring in like summer. But I picked up my favorite candle. I can't believe I found it again. It was on sale for $6 and it's the Vetier vanilla candle and it was on sale for $6. You guys, this smells so good. I can't wait to put this in my candle warmer, because it gives it like that slow burn. And your candle in a candle warmer, you guys, I'm telling you, will last you so long. It's unbelievable. I have candles that last me up to a year when I'm using them with my candle warmer. And the smell, like it'll smell throughout your whole entire home. The next candle smells really good that I wanted to try. This smells so clean and fresh. It's like a clean scent when you're coming in somebody's house. This was on sale for $7. This is by Sand and Paws. I think that's like the same Sand and Fog brand, but the scent is California Citron. And it's inspired at Beach Dog on California coast, and it neutralizes odors for pets. So this is why I really got this candle, just to help neutralize any odor that may be lingering in the air because I do have a dog. Now, let me just take the stuff out that we got from Trader Joe. From Trader Joe, the first thing we just got was some organic soft white bread. My kids like peanut butter and jelly, so I picked that up. You guys, if you've never tried their mini sheet cake, they come in chocolate, they come in coconut, vanilla. This one is carrot cake, my favorite one. It comes in cookies and creams. It's $5.99, but it's amazing if you have like a sweet tooth. This tastes so good. I also picked up some steamed chicken and soup dumplings, so I can have that on my lunch break. I work from home when I don't feel like cooking. I just got some large white eggs. We needed some eggs for the week. I picked up some orange chicken, and this is going to be for the days where I don't want to cook. I also picked up their hash browns. This is $2.99. The ones from Aldi give you 20 in a pack for $4.99, but we went to Trader Joe. And the last thing we picked up was this calamari. Okay, so So you guys, that is everything we picked up because I already have like a whole bunch of um, chicken that I seasoned, that I cleaned, steak, salmon, put in Ziploc bags and put them in the freezer. So we have our meats. I would say I just need some chicken breast. Um, I'll pick that up tomorrow after church. We have a lot of canned foods because, you know, I'm packing up on my storage on my pantry for waters and canned foods just in case of emergency, because I noticed that when it comes to a lot of these groceries, the prices have increased significantly, and they're going to be increasing as we get further into 2026 and 2027. So I'd like to be prepared and have those things on hand, and I'll just rotate them out because I'm very aware of like all my expiration dates for everything that I have. We have all our condiments, our sauces, medical supplies, things like that, batteries. So yeah, you guys. So that's all the stuff that we picked up. I'm going to go ahead and wash the scoops, dry them off, and then show you how they look inside of the jars. And I mean, the wood would look a lot better, you know, aesthetically pleasing, but the silver is more practical. So anything that we buy as far as home decor, anything going forward, it has to be practical, has to be functional, something that I'm using on a daily basis. So I washed the spoon scoops and I'm just gonna go ahead and place it in these jars that I got from Home Goods. The large one I got for $12, and then the smaller one was $10. So I really think that was a good purchase. I'm just gonna put this little canister that I got from Hobby Lobby here. I ordered the Carly B shampoo and conditioner for my son's hair. So I'm so excited to use it. I hope it really help cleanse and just detangle his hair and just help revive it back to its natural luster, because he just wears it out in the afro all the time. So Bear's opening up the box and I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. So it is here, you guys. This is it. This came in the box, Grow Good, and that is her natural hair on the package. And these are the items that she has. I paid $15 for the wash cycle shampoo repair and for the conditioner. I do want to get this conditioner, but I'll see how these two products work first. And this is it. So I'm going to wash my son's hair tonight. It was $15 for a 10 fluid ounce. Each bottle was $15. So I paid like $30, 30 something dollars with shipping and these two. So we'll see how that goes. I just wish it was just a little bit bigger, but it is what it is nowadays. So you guys, we're going to start off by using a sulfate clarifying shampoo. I use the clarifying shampoo until it makes a lather. Once I know that it has it starts to lather up, that's going to be the last time I'll use the clarifying shampoo. After I used the clarifying shampoo, I did use the Cream of Nature, because Cream of Nature products, I stand by them 100%.
They work for my 4C hair. They work for my son's 4C hair. Every other shampoo I tried just doesn't work for us. It detangles our hair whilst we're washing it. And the intensive conditioning repair really does do what it does by repairing our hair and adding back in that moisture. Now, I use 3 different shampoos as well because I also wanted you guys to see how each one lathers up. After I used the Cream of Nature, I went in with the Carly B shampoo. I also used the Carly B shampoo in my hair this morning, so I was washing his hair, my hair as well, and then I gave Bear a bath, so I was pretty tired after this. It drains me to do his hair sometimes because it's so thick, and then I have to, detangle it. But her shampoo lather up on the first shampoo, which was really nice. It detangled his hair whilst washing it, and it smells lovely, you guys. So I would definitely keep this shampoo on hand, and I like the way it made my hair feel as well. Now for the conditioner, I used the Cream of Nature Intensive Moisture, the Argan Oil Conditioner, and the Carly B shampoo because he needs a lot of conditioning because he wears an afro. He doesn't want to braid it. And yeah, so I think it did what it was supposed to do. Would I buy it again? Yes, but I will continue to use my Cream of Nature, which is just more budget friendly for me, but it works amazingly, you guys. Um, and I know it looks like I was rough with his hair, but it wasn't. I sped up the video just for the sake of time. But yeah, right after we did this, put the conditioner in, we left it in for an hour. And then I just put some olive oil to moisturize his hair, some aloe vera juice to keep in as a leave-in conditioner. And then I just, I fluffed out his afro and let it air dry because that's how he likes to keep his hair. Anyway, you guys, if you have any suggestions of what shampoo you use, let me know and I'll see you in the next vlog.